All right, so welcome, welcome. It is Monday Night Momentum, and so excited to be here. So everybody gets to just introduce themselves, say what they're excited about, and if there is one thing you would like to get or learn today, let me know what that is, and I'll see if I can weave that in. And so we'll meet everybody, and then we'll open in prayer. So who wants to go first?
Um, hi, hi everyone. I'm Alicia. I I joined back in January, so I'm still pretty new with everything. Um, One thing that I'm looking forward to is being more successful on this journey with Mary Kay and really just getting the business up and running. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to give you, I'm definitely going to give you some ideas, Alicia, to get your business up and running. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So welcome, welcome. All right, who else wants to say? All right, Judy, you're a veteran. You're the veteran here with me.
Hi everyone, I'm Judy Rodriguez. I've been in Mary Kay for over 20 years, actually working my business 2 years because I don't know what I was, but I was somewhere.
You were a secret agent.
I was a secret MK agent. But my advice to y'all is don't get discouraged because over spring break I had solid bookings on my books, set up and did everything, and only one person showed up. But on the on the flip side of that, I picked up a lot of orders today that I have to key in tonight, and hopefully I'll meet my 225 order because everybody got SeaWorld tickets from our district. So everybody went to SeaWorld, and I forgot to pick up mine until today. So that's why I didn't have people show up, but I got orders. So just be
Okay,
patient and don't give up.
all right, so here's the thing. We talked about this last week. It's BBA, bounce back ability. And so things happen in spring break, and if someone gets free SeaWorld tickets, I'm sorry, but you're going to get trumped and you're going to get bumped and but you still can reschedule and you still made sales. So pat yourself on the back because you could have just put your thumb in your mouth and gone and had a pity party and you didn't. So I want to acknowledge you for that. All right. And
Oh, and I still have my table set up, and um I made my living room a Mary Kay storage area. Now I put all my product downstairs instead of schlepping it up and down. So I just made an area in my living room. So now if they want to come whenever they want it, there's a table and everything's ready to go.
well, girl, that is the biggest way. That is a huge savings of time. And that's what my girlfriend did when she was a single mom and had an autistic son and an adult and a teenage daughter and was working 50 to 60 hours a week at Walmart as a supervisor when she started her Mary Kay business. So she just had her table set up. And that was 28 years ago when we first met, and she still has worked her business the exact same way all of these years. And she just has everybody come to her. So,
And
uh,
I remember one thing Cindy Williams said years ago, don't pity, but pivot. So I pivoted.
okay, yay. All right, I get to introduce y'all to Lydia, and then Cynthia's going to come on. So Lydia, I met her at the Granbury Hills open house, and she is getting married and to Anna, and they are so just amazing human beings. And so we had her party this weekend, and she was like, okay. So we kind of talked a little bit about it, and she's like, okay, I'll buy the product. And then we started talking, and she goes, now, no, maybe I want to do this. And anyways, so she went home with her starter kit. And so the exciting thing is now she's here to be able to join us, but just to really see what's possible. And I'm super excited. I want you to share with them a little bit why you said yes and who you are. And then this is our part of our Mary Kay community. And so we're so glad to have you.
Thank you. Um, I really want to eventually become my own boss. I work in the corporate companies and I just want to be able to spend more time with my family if needed, or not if needed, when needed, and not have to worry about going to work. I'm already home with my kids. most importantly, and I just want to, again, how to become my own boss here.
And that's the beautiful thing. And we can work it any way. And so the wonderful thing is, like, we're going to talk all kind of, I know that Alicia had wanted to think of how to do a session at work. So, and Cynthia and I were talking about she's going to be doing a booth at her church this weekend, and so we kind of talked through that. But we're going to really talk about, and this is going to go right in line with you, Judy. We're going to talk about the emotional management and the stages that we go through in the emotional cycle, and where we are. So Cynthia, can you jump on, or um, are you on,
Hi, everybody.
are you on your phone? Are you on your computer? Okay, Cynthia, we can't hear you.
Use chat real quick.
Yeah, you can, if you want, you can put it in the chat because we can't hear you. So maybe you can go to a different part of your house because sometimes your thing does that and sometimes she gets locked out. While she's figuring that out, I'm going to open us up in prayer and then we are going to get started. All right. So Father God, we just come to you today, Lord Jesus, and we thank you and praise you for this time of community and fellowship. We invite you into our presence and we thank you in advance for the fruit and the vision that you are giving each woman here. I pray that they would be bold and courageous and that you would give them a dream in their heart and that they would have BBA, bounce back ability, and that we would be able to be your hands and feet, Lord Jesus. And we thank you for Mary Kay Ash in her vision to start this company 61 years ago, to be able to give women an open-ended opportunity and that we can live lives of joy and abundance. And we just thank you for all the gifts that you've bestowed upon us. In your mighty name we pray. Amen. All right, my friends, we are going to start. Oh, Tamika got on. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so she's probably driving home. I'm working on my BBA. Ah, here, I'm going to put, oh, yes. Yeah, I know. So BBA, just so you know, Lydia, is bounce back ability. So one of the key things that we have in Mary Kay and in life is the ability to pivot. And I was always taught that new level, new devil, right? So if we're going to be up to something great, then God is going to try and take us out. Oh, Nika's driving. Okay, good. She'll be getting with us in a little bit. So new level, new devil. But I wanted to start off with just a little bit of inspiration. So I am going to share my screen. And we're going to watch, oh, where did it go? Okay. This is just a little something to, let's see, where did my screen go? Okay, here it is. Okay.
Wait, Lisa, is that Tamika or Tanika?
I don't know. We'll go look in just a second. I hold on. Let me do this because you know me and technology.
Well, my name is Susan McCoy, and I've been building my business in Mary Kay for 30 years. When I started Mary Kay, I was teaching full-time. I was going back to school to get my master's in counseling part-time. And I just started this to pay tuition as I was going back to school. I had no idea where I would go or what I would do with it. My main goal was just to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. When I joined Mary Kay, everyone was getting ready to go to seminar. And so I made a promise to myself that the next year I would come back to seminar in Dallas and see what that was all about. And I really didn't do a whole lot that first year to write home about, but I knew I needed to get there to see what was possible. And I left that seminar with a dream and a vision. I really didn't know that I wanted to become a sales director yet, but I knew if I earned a car that we could sell my car, pay my husband's car off, and have a little extra cash. And as I earned that car, I decided I wanted to go into leadership and become a sales director. And so I became a sales director that next summer, and that was pretty much my last year of teaching. I actually got pregnant the next month, and we found out we were having twins. They were born after a very difficult pregnancy, and they were born perfect though. And I went on from that point to leave teaching, and I became a work from home mom. And so our twins are now 27 years old. One just got married. And then we have 2 younger kids who are 21 and almost 20. And they are the light of our lives. They are my reason for doing my business. When you come to seminar and you see all the people, you see all the different walks of life, you see all the different shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, and you may or may not know why you've come. And what I pray is that when you leave, you can figure out your next best step. I don't think you have to know the 10th step. Sometimes it's just important to know the very next thing, that you will create success in your business from there and be able to figure out the next best step and the next best step from there.
Okay, y'all are gonna laugh because the next video,
Mary Kay were right in front of me. I would just
hold
say
on.
thank you.
hold on,
It truly has been something that's changed our entire
hold on. I hold on. Oh my gosh, I missed the share. Okay.
life. And when that changes my life, that means it changes generations. I say thank you.
You want to know what the next video was? And I didn't even know what her story was. Look at the next video.
Get ready for an event like you've never seen before. For the first time in Mary Kay history, we are taking Seminar on the road, and we couldn't be more excited. Seminar 2025 will be heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. Imagine celebrating in a place known as the Queen City. What better place to recognize the accomplishments of our Mary Kay royalty, their courts, and all of our fabulous achievers. And there's nowhere better than Seminar to transform your goal setting into goal getting. For 3 impactful days, you can soak up all the education, inspiration, and motivation surrounded by your Mary Kay family. What else is new? Seminar 2025 will be big, really big, with 2 seminar affiliations attending each event. The first seminar will be Diamond and Ruby, held July 24th through the 27th. And the second seminar will be Emerald and Sapphire, held July 28th through the 31st. You don't want to miss this groundbreaking Mary Kay event. Be a part of Mary Kay history in Charlotte, North Carolina at Seminar 2025. See you there.
All right, so seminar, we are going to work on, everybody is going to put July 24th to 27th on the calendar. And then you can still register on site for career conference. So, you could even, like Judy, if you could go Saturday and Cynthia could go Friday, y'all could split the ticket and you could go back and forth. So it's in Round Rock, it's 2 hours away. So there's still time to go to a career conference, and that is not this weekend, but it is the 28th and 29th of this month, and it is in Round Rock. And it's career conference is like a little mini seminar. I know Brandy's not on here because she's at church on Monday nights, but she is going to career conference, and so we invite you to join us. And I believe that, if you're supposed to be there, God is going to make a way and find a way, and you will be there. So that seminar, oh my gosh, it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I have a little bit of recognition, and then we are going to get into training. And so I hope this will give you, I'm going to go back and share my screen. I have all these things queued up. Oh no, I don't have that one queued up. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I hope this gives y'all hope that knows that,
It's a Monday.
well, it's not so much a Monday. It's me and, okay, here, let me see if I can do this. Okay, hold on. All right, let me share this. You would think after all these years, I would have this down, right? Oh, here it is. Okay, so save the date. All right, ladies, we are gonna focus on being a star. We are gonna focus on selling some product. We've talked about how you guys can make and put cash in your pocket from now until June the 30th. So whether you want to have an extra 2,000, 1,000, 5,000 between now and then, we will work on your plan to get that done. And then for our star consultants, our goal is to have 5 stars, and that is going to be ramping up the seminar year powerfully. And so, like, I know Tamika is fairly new as well as Alicia. And so here's the thing. What you do, and it doesn't matter what you've done or how long you've been in Mary Kay, or if you're back, on track, or if you're brand spanking new, or if you're like me and have been in Mary Kay 28 years, we get to just start new. And I love that every quarter we have a new quarter. So this is the beginning of our star quarter. So if you were selling $300 a week, week in and week out, starting today, you would be a Sapphire Star, and then you would get your team building bonuses for every 600 for every Great Start qualified team member. So, and the thing about the Star Consultant program is, I was always taught that stars earn cars and you get to go shopping. So if you wanted to do all of your Christmas shopping, you can get your star certificates can actually be gift cards, and you can use them for Amazon, or you can use them for part of your Christmas shopping for your kids. You can also go in and shop on some of the stores, but sometimes you get a better deal if you get the gift cards and then go do your own shopping on Black Friday or whatever. So you can definitely do that, but we're going to have a fellowship and a star party at my house. All right. So we talked about, we have and Tamika, I wasn't here, and I think Tanika is going to get on when she gets here, but we have our hub. And so our Legacy Maker Hub is, oh, let me take this down, is where you have all of your resources. And I'll put that link in the chat in just a little while, and then I'll send everybody the recording afterwards, and you'll get any supporting documents that we talked about. But what I did is let me go right here and share this screen. No. I'm creating a text party, by the way. All right, this is our Business Basics workbook. There's a printable version, but this is the online version. Can y'all see that? So we've got our I'm successful because, and we're going to talk about affirmations. Then we kind of went over some of these, but we didn't all go over these, but the do's and don'ts of Mary Kay. And one is like, we want to dress professionally and wear a skirt or a dress when we're working our Mary Kay business. I mean, it's out of courtesy and honor to Mary Kay, but it's been proven that we actually make more money when we wear a skirt or a dress. So this is kind of what we talked about. So let's kind of recap. We talked about making and having an assignment. So if you haven't done this, then this is going to be your homework. So everybody is going to create a contact list, and you are not going to prejudge. You're going to go into your phone, and Cynthia and I talked about this week, and I want you to make a brand new list, right? If you have an old list, but the old list has baggage, so just throw the old list away. And then you're going to write down some of the reasons why that she would want to be a Mary Kay hostess. So I've given you some of the information here, and she loves you. She loves Mary Kay. She's the party girl. She loves skincare and beauty. She loves glamour and color. She's on a tight budget and would love to be able to afford products, but she can't. She loves the product and is a savvy shopper, and she loves makeup and wants to be the first to try. Those are motivated hostesses. So you guys are going to create your list. They can be in town, they can be out of town. We're going to talk about how to hold parties, how to do Fab Five parties. And then you're going to write down the reasons why you think she would benefit from being a Mary Kay beauty consultant, because in your business, you have a Mary Kay rowboat. One of your rowboat is selling the product. One oar of your rowboat is sharing the opportunity. So, and I wrote down reasons why that would be great. Well, she would have extra money, freedom and flexibility. She needs a plan B. She loves the priorities of God first, family second, career third. You love her and you couldn't imagine doing life without her. Maybe she's the one that wants leadership. Maybe she wants to be her own boss, have friends and fun, wants to get out of the house and have adult conversation. That was me. Okay. I was a stay-at-home mom and I was a crazy mom. I needed to get out and have some adult conversation. So that was very enticing to me. Tax deductions. One of my girlfriends came into Mary Kay only for a tax deduction and then was a Cadillac director for years and years. And she's still in Mary Kay, but she started her business after she retired from her first career and she just needed a tax deduction. Loves the product, wants to be a savvy shopper, want to have self-growth, self-esteem. So then in this packet, you're going to go over here and you've got some sheets that say, here's her name, here's her phone number, why would she book, and why would she want to have the Mary Kay opportunity. If you want to use my sheet, you can. If you want to use a spiral notebook, you can do that, whatever works for you. So that was last week. We really talked about the culture of Mary Kay, and if you want, I'll give you the information. But we're going to talk about the emotional cycle today to get us started. Okay, so here is the thing. We all start, and this is not just a Mary Kay cycle. I want you to know that this is a life cycle. This happens in relationships. This happens in your job. This happens in every aspect of your life. So we all start off, we're super excited and enthusiastic, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're on cloud nine. And then stage two. You're going to hit frustrations, obstacles, and someone's going to postpone. I remember as a new consultant, I had one of my good friends, her name was Robbie. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's going to hold a party for me. And she said, no, she wasn't. And I was so devastated. I'm like, she's supposed to be my good friend and she's not going to hold a party for me. All right. So then you're going to go to frustration, and then you go over here to, now you're going to go to comparison and stage three. Well, why aren't things working out for me? And so what happens is all of a sudden you're looking at what isn't working for you, and you're looking at your sister consultant and you're only seeing her highlight reel and you don't know any of the backstory. And so, and I'm doing this Bible study right now with Priscilla Shire that is so amazing. But comparison is one of the biggest thieves. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And comparison, discouragement, fear, discontent, all of that is his tools. So then at stage four, now after you're starting to get, now you're frustrated, now you're comparing yourself, and stage four, now you're going to go, oh my gosh, then you withdraw and then you go hide and you don't return my phone calls. Okay. And then you sleep and you you go to bed with the covers over your head, and you take on more projects at home, and you think, this journey of broke isn't so bad after all. Even though I hate it, it's not so bad. So here's the deal. As soon as you hit stage two, so you don't go into a crazy mode, you're going to text me 911. And so the moment I see a 911 text, you don't even have to tell me what your 911 is. My promise to you is that I will reach out to you as soon as I can and the moment I can, so that I can work through it. Because I can tell you, after being in Mary Kay for 28 years, there's probably not anything that you have experienced that I have not already lived through many, 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 many times. All right. So if you will just call me, then you don't have to go to stage 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can go. So stage 5 is fear. Okay. So I just want everybody to write down fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. That is Satan's tool. And your conversation in your head, I always say your head is a dangerous place to go. Do not go there alone. Then I want you to hear, then the devil is going to tell you stuff like, I can't do this. Maybe this isn't for me. And then we're going to blame others. You're going to blame me. You're going to blame your family, whatever. You're going to blame everybody else and not take personal responsibility. And the devil is all over your grill. Okay. And so then you have two choices. So typically at stage 6, you can either settle and you just quit. And I can tell you the only way that you can not be successful in Mary Kay is to quit, because you know what? We just fell forward to success, but we fell forward to success in every single thing in life because you're in a comfort zone. So when you start a new business or you go to a new level or you make a decision that you're going to grow yourself in a new way, then all of a sudden, new level, new devil, and the devil's going to come to steal, kill, and destroy. And so at that point in time, you quit, you forget your dreams, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, I'll just do this. And so leadership in Mary Kay is the like 1%. And it's not that 1% is any better. It's just that the 1% didn't quit. That's it. They just had BBA. I mean, look, guys, I've had more no's and more no-shows than you can even think of and Mary Kay always said that she had the bloodiest of knees of everybody and she just got back up because life is going to happen. And I heard a sermon today and I need to go back and write down the words. It was by Levi Lesko, and he was talking about growing through a pain. And I was driving, so I didn't have it. I'll put that sermon in there. It was really good. So I'm gonna put Levi Lesko. Um, and he was talking about how we grow through pain and change and how it really grows us. And so at 6, then you go, you know what? I'm responsible for me, and I'm not going to let the choices of somebody else determine my life and my choices. And all of a sudden you go back and you recommit. So it's kind of like, I'm just going to give you an idea. You get on a roller coaster, right? And you're like, oh my gosh. And so your heart is pounding and you go up, 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 up the roller coaster. And then all of a sudden you go down and your stomach is like way up here and your body's way down here. And you think you're going to throw up and everything like that. And then you get off the roller coaster and you go, oh, that was so fun. I'm going to do it again. So I want you to think of the emotional cycle when you do that. I want you to think of a roller coaster. And I always laugh because, you know, the first time I had and this is how I'm going to put it into real life terms, that when Tom and I were married and all of a sudden we had our first fight, and I don't even know what it was about, but I thought, oh my gosh, I live here. Like I can't leave. Like now I have to go do something about it. You know, I couldn't just go pout and go leave or whatever. And so it's the same thing. So you're going to go through this emotional cycle in your relationships with your family. You're going to go in this emotional cycle in your life, but only through growing pains can you truly taste the victory. So you become sharpened through adversity, and you become sharpened and grow through obstacles. So you can either have the obstacles stop you, or you can have them just like you're being refined through the fire. Yes, Judy.
I just wanted to share with the ladies something that I said weeks ago. We always tell our kids, don't give up, keep trying, do your homework, do it, do it, do it. We got to apply that to ourselves. And also today I learned, Lisa told me a long time ago, if they tell you no, ask them, okay, well, who do you know that could use my services that you could bless with a facial? Well, that's what happened to me. I asked Rachel, this lady at work, as she was supposed to come. I said, well, who do you know? She goes, oh, I'll send you my granddaughter. Well, her granddaughter, I looked 20, but she was only 16. I facialed her, but still, you know, I told her, who do you know? And another thing that little girl told me was, hey, at least you're not chewing gum, because the lady that used to sell Mary Kay to my grandma always chewed gum. So ladies, don't chew gum. Not during a facial, not during a meeting. When you're selling Mary Kay, you're selling Mary Kay. Don't chew gum. Please don't do it.
That's funny. All right, so I'm going to give y'all this. There's a mental bath. And so I'm going to challenge you to take a mental bath, and you can take this little tracking sheet, and when you print this out, now I have it in color, but if you're going to send it to FedEx or Office Max, we have a discount, and it is so stinking cheap so just do it in black and white, okay? Because it is like, I don't know, 2 cents a copy or something. So, I mean, and then you can bind it or you can put this in a binder, but a mental bath. And this was by National Sales Director Emeritus Tammy Craig, and she created it was a booking a day to say your affirmations, to plug in to training, and then there is a hotline, and then to hook up and hook into your director or call the hotline. So you're going to want to be tied in. And so the $1 million message is probably, and if you can't get it on your phone, some carriers you can't call into that number, but you can literally go in. You can go in. Oh, I don't know how to get back to the other page. So you can go in, and there is a Facebook, a $1 million message Facebook. And so if you want that, I can post that. I'll put that in the in our Facebook group, and you can go in. And so then if you want, you can go into the $1 million Facebook group and you can search and you can listen to past messages too. So if you need some positivity, they're about 5 minutes long. So just something to do it while you're putting your makeup on or getting dressed. I've given you some affirmations so that you can write them out and speak them over you every day. And so I pray, I have my affirmations, but all of that I believe that are biblically based. And everybody, we're going to just start. We said we're starting fresh. So you're going to take 30 days. And so everybody's going to get to earn their Mary Kay Beauty Coat from me. So when you do this in the next 30 days, then, and we can just say you can start in the middle of March and go to the middle of April, but you've got then, and y'all can go back and re-listen to the Making a Business Decision audio. You can make your product decision no matter what level that is for you. You're going to make the people you know as the second P. You're going to make your contact list, and you're going to star your 6 to 15 women that you want to have on your team. And then you're going to heart the 8 to 10 women you'd like to have as your first hostesses and why. And then when you complete this checklist, you're going to get your cork sparkly tote that you can put your heated washcloths in for your party, or you can take them to school and be sparkly or work, and people will ask you where you got it. All right, 3 pink possibilities chats, and you can have them watch a video. And so when you do that with me in the next, just reach out to me and we'll do your 3 PPCs. You can earn your Mary Kay sunglasses because your future's so bright, you got to have shades. And when you have your first 3 pink possibilities chats, and so like, for instance, Lydia, when we follow up with your 2 girls, with Tiara and Cindy, then that'll be 2 of your PPC chats. And then we do 1 more and you'll earn your pearl earrings. And so if you already have 1 set of pearls, I have another set of pearls. Look, I'm going to bribe you. Okay. Just saying. 3 more, you're going to get the neck bracelet, and 3 more, you're going to get a necklace. Everybody's going to be challenged to put product on faces, and I'm going to give you this resource, and it's got all the words. So you're going to select 2 dates for a launch party. You can do your own party. You can do a Fab 5 where you can do it with me. You can invite people to your Wednesday night Janice Trude selling events. Okay. And this week, by the way, on Wednesday night is Janice's consultant training on how to finish for the last 4 months. So everybody wants to put that on your calendar from 8 to 9. And if for some reason you can't watch it on Wednesday, she'll give us the link on Thursday to rewatch it. But if you watch live on Wednesday, you'll go into drawings for Kate Spade and Kendra Scott. So everybody's goal is to book 8 to hold 5 or 4, because you're going to book double of what you want to hold. And if you book 8, maybe you hold 3. It doesn't matter, just so you are doing something. Okay, we've got self-paced new consultant training. Observe 2 skincare parties. One could be Janice's on a Wednesday night. One could be mine. You could watch one recorded. You could watch one in person. You could come be my helper. And then you've got your personal business tools. So everybody's going to focus on your 6 Ps, and then we're going to plan your work and work your plan. Did I jump way ahead? Yep, I did. I don't know how I did that. Okay, this thing is all over the place. Hold on. Let me, oh my gosh. How did I do this? There's this little annotation thing that's right in my way. Hold on. The devil is in my computer. Okay, I want y'all to know I practiced this today. But it doesn't look like I practiced it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me go back. Okay. All right. So right here, this is going to be, there's 2 paths to success in Mary Kay. There is the pass it on, and there is which is the pearls of sharing, and there is the power start the party and pass it on. So this is a script that y'all can use to book your sharing calls. And when you get this, and it's not in this version, but it's in a PDF, then you can go in and you can actually grab the text and go ahead and use it, and put that in here. And I'll show you what I'm doing. And I'll show you this text party thing that I'm creating too, that I think will help y'all. All right, so where do you want to be on the career path? So everybody starts as an independent beauty consultant and you earn 50%. And when you place an order in, and you have an active order in March, that's what month we're in, right? So then you're active March, April, and May. And when you're active March, April, and May, you can place any size orders with no minimums, and you can use the customer delivery service as well. All right. So our new summer products launch, okay, on May the 15th, but when you enroll in preferred customer program, that has to be done by, I have to go look. I think it's by April 17th that you can enroll your customers in preferred customer program, then you'll get early access. But don't forget, there's a couple of things that are being discontinued. So you want to make sure. So like and our prices have a price adjustment, remember, in May. But the cream to powder, those of you who are new don't have to worry about it, but those of us who have been in Mary Kay for a hot minute, so that we're losing the 3-in-1 cleansing bar and we're losing all the cream to powders. So we need to call all of our customers and say, how many cream to powders do you want? And I'm having them stock their shelves. So I'm letting them go, you can order 2 and you buy 2 and get the third one at half off. And they can stock them on their shelves. And so some people are ordering like 6 and 10 cream to powders at a time. So the company is going to give y'all an email tomorrow, just FYI. You're going to get that tomorrow about the discontinued products, because they don't think they're going to make it till May, because all
The cleansing bar is also going, you said?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need to stock up on that.
And
'cause
there's
that's what
no,
I use.
what?
I said I need to stock up on that because that's what I use and that's what I clean my brushes with because it cleans my brushes awesome.
I know. So just stock up on it, because once it's gone, it's gone, and there's not going to be a replacement for it. As a senior beauty consultant, you're earning 50% profit. You're getting your 4% commission. When you have a Great Start qualified team member, you're getting a $50 cash bonus. Make sure that you have set it up with Mary Kay that it's direct deposited. It's the easiest way to get that. It'll drop into your bank account in like 2 days. And then if you're a new consultant and you're in your Great Start period, every time you have a Great Start qualified team member, Mary Kay is going to give you 2 bonus bundles worth $232 of free product for each person. So if you sponsored 3 people in, you'd have almost $700 of free product that you could profit and put cash in your pocket. And then we want everybody in red And so when do you want to be in red? Do you want to be in red with 3 team members this month or next month? Because we all want to go to seminar in red. And then you are now earning 4, 6, or 8%. And when you have 5 active people on your team, now your commission structure doubles to triple, and now you're at 9 to 13%. And then you can move up the career path into the position of a Mary Kay sales director. So I can make 36% on my personal team members. So you want to know, where do you want to be and how much money do you want to have in your pocket? And so then we have this promotion for Raising Reds, and you'll get this. So when you're a first-time senior, you'll get your senior enhancer. When you're a red in qualifications, you're going to get your red in qualification earrings. Then when you have your red jacket, you're going to get, Mary Kay is going to give you 50% off as a new first-time red. And when you're a first-time team leader, you're going to get a red purse. And then when you're an elite team leader, you're going to get the shoes because you're moving up. And when you're a DIQ, you're going to get $100 in seminar cash. So put your money where your mouth is. All right, then this is in your packet, and it's Party and Pass It On. And so it's got the key. So I want y'all to write these 4 things down, and you have 4 goals per class, and then I'm going to share with you some of the resources, and we'll just kind of talk about it. But when you work full circle, I want you to think about this. You have 4 goals. When I say I want you to work your party full circle, you have 4 goals. The first goal is you want to get referrals, and you're going to play the fabulous game, okay? And I like to say, who would you like to nominate to gift a makeover to or to have at your party, okay? Because just think, an average new consultant gets 3 referrals per person. And if you did your 30 faces, which is your power start or your power path, then that would be 90 new leads for the next month to go book. So if you're not a warm chatter girl and are scared to go out and talk to people, then you can be a master at playing the referral game. You want to sell product. All right. So the goal is to sell skincare, because that's where our reorder business is. And that's what's going to do that. And so and these are the numbers for skincare that you can take to the bank. If you have 4 people at a party, half are going to buy skincare. If you have 6 people at a party, half are going to buy skincare. So if you have 6 people at a party and you sell 3 miracle sets, we've got over a $300 party. And so that's kind of exciting because that puts you on target for a star. That means that you're making money. And then the third thing we do is we want to book the second appointment to be shared with friends. And this is crucial, because when you get back together with her, even if it's the same group of friends, I don't care. But if you get back together with her, you're going to build that relationship, and you're going to keep that customer for life. And you're going to find out if something works for her or if it doesn't. Like I am putting product samples in the mail today because I called one of my customers and her face was feeling dry. And so I'm going to be out of pocket this weekend. So I'm mailing her samples. I gave her instructions on how to use this so she can use it 3 different ways. And then when I get back next week, I'll be able to go and drop her off the product so that she's totally happy with it and go to set with her. All right. And then the 4th goal we have at a party is to share the Mary Kay business. So under here, we're going to do the numbers. So half the people buy skincare. So that's pretty exciting, because if you just sold 10 miracle sets, that would be $1,160, and you would have over $550 in profit this month. So if you sold 10 miracle sets, could you get excited to have an extra $500? And then you're going to have a reorder business. Or if you sold repair, it would be half of those. All right. So Mary Kay is mathematical, not magical. So here's the numbers. Like I said, average referrals, a new consultant gets an average of 3 referrals per person. A master consultant will get an average of 10 referrals per person. So some people will give me 20, some people give me 0. It averages out. It's not a, and so then the skincare sets, the goal is that a new consultant sells an average of $50 a face, and a master consultant sells an average of $100 a face. And that's just honing your skills. So if you put Mary Kay on 20 faces and you just held one party a week with 5 people there, as a new consultant, you'd sell $1,000 with that $50 a face average, and that'd be you'd buy 5, the product would be 500, and your profit would be 500. And then if you work with me and we hone your closing and your closing skills, and you're selling $100 a face, well, guess what? That same one party with 5 people there of 20 faces is you're going to sell $2,000, and you're going to be able to profit $1,000 doing the same work. So that's where we're going to coach after you do your close so that you can tighten up your how you present, how you do your party, and how you close. And then the numbers you can take to the bank for booking the second appointment is, if you ask, half will say yes and half will hold. So if you did put Mary Kay on 20 faces and you booked 10, you would have, you would ask everybody, you would book 10, you would hold 5. Does that make sense? So that would be your parties for the following month. And if you do your 30 faces, which would be one party of 6 once a week and another one thrown in maybe virtually somewhere, then if you were doing that and you were selling $1,000 a face, I mean $100 a face, that would be $3,000, and your profit would be $1,500. So you would book half, 15, half would hold, 2/3 to 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, depending. In as a new consultant, you might out of those 10 yeses, you might hold 3 to 5 parties, but then you're going to tighten that up. And then the same thing with asking for women, what women want. Half the people you ask will listen, and 1 in 5 will say yes. So if you put Mary Kay on 20 faces and you ask, 10 would listen and 1 in 5 would say yes, you'd have 2 new team members. And if you did 30 faces, so that's how we're going to focus on working the design of this business. So questions or comments, and then I might just kind of show you what I updated so you can have this resource and we can kind of talk through a couple of other ways to get yourself, for you to find some leads to start booking. We're going to brainstorm. Questions, comments?
Are you redoing the new consultant book? Because I noticed some of the stuff you were mentioning were in section 2. And now, are you moving them to section 1, or they're doing section 1 and 2 on the new consultant book?
Okay.
So I can follow along.
Okay, so what I did, I have added some stuff to it. Let me show you where it is. Hold on, let me share my screen one more time. So this is over 100 pages now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want you to think, but this is a resource. So if you print it out, you're not going to use it all at one time, right? Hold on, I got to move this little thing around. This little thing gets in my way. Oh, where's this? Oh no. Hold on. Okay, I should have just, I didn't download this because it was such a big file. Let me see if I downloaded it. Oh my gosh, hold on. This little bar is all over the place. This one, hold on. I have it's a pen. Okay, here it is. Okay, y'all are probably going to be kind of crazy. But we're going to go through time management. Okay. So just so what's in here, so you're not going to be overwhelmed. Like, oh, I don't know why this little annotate thing is in my way. Okay. I'm not gonna go backwards because I don't.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so I have different hostess programs in here. I have booking scripts. We're gonna work through all of this and going forward, we're gonna dissect all of this, but it's overcoming objections. It's working. We're gonna talk about how to work full circle. This is all booking scripts, and we're gonna work through booking scripts. We've got coaching and pre-profiling. Once we've booked it, then we're going to coach and we're going to work with the hostess and work with all of her guests, which is pre-profiling. I've got the full circle party. We're going to dissect all of this going forward. Now I have all of this recorded. So if you want to work through on your own self-pace, you can. But I want you guys to ask me questions as we go through. So then this is how to the steps to increase your sales, how to pack for a party. This is how to set up, what's the opening, what's the 4-point recruiting plan. I have all of my close. I just rewrote my close. So this is my close with my words. This is the individual consultation. This is the skincare party packing list. This is the guest party setup. This is
Ooh,
your
I need that.
placemat. This is your closing sheet. This is your fabulous referral. This is these are what I have at my party. This is please tell us what you think. This is the starter kit. This is a checklist for after the party, the tracker. Then we have everything for team building is on here on how to do career chats, overcoming objections. The career, oh, here's the, let me see if I can go back. Here's the difference in money, just so y'all can see. All right. So if a consultant and a director did the exact same work, and we both, and our team production was 6,500, a consultant would make 845, a director would make 845. The director would be in the unit, would get another 1725 in commissions. Then a consultant gets $50 a new team member for Great Start Qualified. A director gets 100. Then we get a unit volume bonus. And then, and so, oh, consultants, I have to update this. Consultants aren't able to earn cars.
Yeah, I think
Or-
that one's an old one. We need to update it.
Yeah, I will. I just looked at it. So look, so that's the difference between 1,100 or 4,000. So who wants your paycheck or who wants my paycheck? So if you could earn 4,000 a month, would that change your situation? And then and so this is the profit. So if this was your little check sheet, your little goal poster, one of your goal posters for this month, then every time you sold a skincare set, you could put her name in there. And then if you sold if you sold repair, you could have an extra $1,000 or you could do both. So you can go ahead and track this. And then this, okay, for the new consultants, I just put this in today. This is how a new consultant would set up her ProPay, how to set up your personal website, how to place a product order, how to place a CDS order, how to input your people into my customers, how to create a sales ticket with the earned discount, shortcuts, and so you'll be able to download that. And Lydia, that's a lot of information. And so I don't want you to go, oh my gosh, but it's a
Don't get
resource.
overwhelmed.
What?
So don't get overwhelmed.
So
Just
she-
take it, little bites, and you'll get it.
But why I said this is because I know Cynthia is going to do a party. Judy's doing a party. So I typed up the clothes today and updated all of the sheets. Just don't laminate your price sheets because those are going to change in May.
Yep.
So put them in sheet protectors for your placemats. And I use the Mary Kay Pride Points this way, right?
Yes.
And then I do the closing sheet on the back. So because they're going to change, I would just put them in a sheet protector and don't even worry about laminating because you're going to throw them away because the prices will be different and some of the things will be a little bit different in May. Not everything is going up, but the foundations are going up. The CC creams are going up. We haven't had a price adjustment in a long time and everything's
That's true.
going
It's
up.
been like 3 or 4 years.
So everything is more expensive most of the stuff is going up maybe $1 or $2. It's not like it's a huge amount, but it is enough to make our set sheets. Everything that I just laminated is going to go in the trash. So don't laminate them. And then, so questions, comments.
I have a question. I noticed like this new consultant book, can we download so I can just go through it and fix my brain book according to the way it needs to go? I mean, not my brain book, my consultant training book, and then I can adjust my brain book for that? Or do you have a new brain book also?
Well, this would be like I would
This is
tell
my
you,
Mary
it
Kay
would be like
Bible.
your Mary Kay Bible. Okay. It is such a big file that it will be, I have not uploaded it because I just finished it like at 5:45 today. All right. But I will get it uploaded tomorrow. And
Okay.
so we have a hub. Let me show you where our hub is. And when you go to our hub, tomorrow, the hub will have the correct document. Right now, it doesn't. So,
Did y'all correct the 45 and the one that said 2024 that I showed you? That I showed to Rachel, and she's like, this is 2024. And I was like, no, 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 no. For the starter kit 45. I mean
yeah, that was
you
okay.
know which one I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah, no, I did not update that one. That was for the March starter kit.
Right, right. That's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can do that. So right
Okay.
here we have our hub. And I'll put hold on, I have way too many screens open. Okay. So this right here is the short link. Let me put it in our chat.
You might want to explain to the new ladies what our hub is.
Okay, well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, okay, here it is. Share. Oh, chat. Okay. I probably should have two. Okay, so if you go to this and you take this, and I will text it out to you tomorrow, or I can text it to you tonight. But when you click that Legacy Maker Hub, I have it saved to my home screen, and I have it saved to my home screen on my computer, and I have it saved to my home screen on my phone. So if I go right here, this is our hub. So right here, if you're going right here, Lydia and Alicia, if you go to welcome, then the 6 Ps in your first 30 days, if I click this one, this goes through and it gives you the training, the video training for 6 Ps. It gives you the workbook. So you can go right here and say, click here for a printable 6 Ps. Well, this 6Ps is condensed and it's not the detail that we went through with the Business Basics workbook. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pull this up so you can see it and then you can download it. Is it loading? Are y'all seeing that it's loading? Am I on the right screen?
It is loading.
Okay. So this 6Ps, this is when I was talking to you about here, these are like the free product. So like if someone maxed out all of their bonuses and got $1,300 and got another 6 bundles for free and had 3 team members, a new consultant could literally walk away with almost $3,000 in cash and free product. So this 6Ps talks through product. And so this is what you'll download, Alicia, and you'll download, Tamika can do this, but then we're going to talk about how do we work our money? What is the STAR consultant? How do you reduce debt? This is the same thing, the people that you know. And then it's going to be how I'm going to help you manage your time. And then it's a very 1 page. Here's a very short script to have someone watch a video. And then there's a very short script to have someone to book a party. And that's it. And so that is going to be the very simple one. So Lydia, you'll do that one first. And then if you want additional resources, and Tamika, then the Business Basics. But if I go back here, oh, I don't think I'm sharing the right thing. Hold on. Zoom, share. So if you're right here, there's a welcome packet. The printable 6Ps workbook, Judy, is right here. But the link is not correct because I have to upload it tomorrow. Because this
Okay,
is the
thank
old
you.
one that didn't have all the closing stuff, the current closing stuff. And so, and just know that on here, like here's order of application, here's product images. So the ones that are black have told me that I need to put the stuff in there and it's not all loaded yet. Okay. And if you find anything wrong, so right here, if you go to the Business Basics, you can do it right there. But if you click this Business Basics workbook, then here is the training. Here is video number 1 and the handouts, and then book a call. Here's class number 2. Here's class number 3. Here's class number 4. And so, but before you guys go there, y'all can do your 6P. It's just a 45-minute training, and then it's very simplified, whereas Business Basics goes into more detail. Does that make sense? So does that help? Questions, comments?
That helps a lot.
All right. So I would like, so Cynthia, do you have any questions? And does that help you? All right, Lydia, what questions do you have? Hey, Nika. All right, Lydia. So tell me, do you have any questions?
No, not really. It was a lot of information, but I'm gonna do the 6Ps video
Okay.
first and then kind of go from there.
So the 6Ps video is going to be very simple. This is a resource. So the way it's designed is, okay, let's do your first 48 hours. Then everybody can do 6Ps. But then if you are at a different place and you want the script to be able to close at a party or an additional script to book, then you're going to have the resource. So if you will just get a binder and you'll put in the welcome packet, and then you'll put in the 6P packet, and then you'll put in Business Basics. The goal is that should be an evolutionary document so that if it's under booking and you get a booking script, you can put that in. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And
Yes.
are like, we're going to talk about different ways to lead generate. So then you would have a tab that said lead generation. So if you just had one binder, you could go in and be able to not carry that binder with you. But if you're sitting there booking, you might need a booking script because you're calling your preferred customers, or then there's a new consultant script. So, does anybody have anything that they would like to close with, or I can have an inspiration? Who wants to close next week with an inspiration? And then who wants to do product knowledge next week?
Can you repeat that, Lisa? I didn't hear it.
Who wants to do product knowledge next week? Take one product and just, even if you just do nothing but read the fact sheets and hold up the product and pretend like you're Vanna. I want someone to do product knowledge, and then I would like someone to find something that is inspirational to close.
I'll do the product knowledge.
Okay.
I'll do the inspirational close unless Cynthia wants to do it. But I have something to close with.
Okay. Well, then why don't you close with today, and then you can, and then if someone wants to open in prayer, I mean, we can all just share the whole thing, because the goal is to have, the more you're confident and talk on screen, and the more that you share, the easier you'll be in person and virtually. All right, what would you like to close with, Judy?
This is from one of the Living in Excellence scriptures that Lisa gave us. And it's Matthew 7:7-8, and Proverbs 23:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find it. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds, and to him who knocks the door will be open. Then Proverbs 23:7 says, as he thinketh in his heart, so he is. Those are my scriptures for my week. I have daily scriptures and I have weekly scriptures, and those are my weekly scriptures.
And so, like, when you take those, for me, you can internalize them. Okay. And so you can put your name in there. So, like, if one of the scriptures that I will repeat for myself, for I know the plans I have for you, Lisa, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future. So if you will put your name, and so last week, you want to know what my scripture was? Galatians 6:7. Do not grow weary in doing good, for you, Lisa, will reap a harvest if you do not quit or give up. So sometimes I'm like, because life is crazy, right? It's not just your business. It's that you're a mama, or you're a grandma, or you're a sister, or you have this, or life happens and everything happens. But I'm going to close with this, because I want you to know that no matter how crazy life is, I'm so grateful that I have my Mary Kay business and my training. And I will share this with you because I want you not to prejudge. And I want you to know that you could change someone's life by sharing this opportunity with them. And it's maybe she needs me. It had been a long day, and I was finishing a task. As I hurried past her, that little voice said, ask. Ugh, not today, I told myself. I'm tired and it shows. Beside, I could look foolish, and it's likely she'll say no. While drifting off to sleep that night, I saw her face again. I wondered what her life was like, her dreams, her needs, her pain. What if she had been praying for a word or a smile, the chance to meet somebody that would go the extra mile? What if she'd been looking for a break, an open door? Was this the opportunity she had been praying for? I saw the cars she would not drive, the rings she would not wear, because I would not risk myself to stop, to ask, to share. So what if I offered her was not her cup of tea? Then that was a choice for her to make. How selfish could I be? When all my dreams are realized, I don't want to regret the lives I didn't touch and change, the no's I didn't get. So let me live the true go give and let my mission be not do I need her, but maybe she needs me. And guys, I don't know where I would be if Olivia didn't ask me for 3 years to try Mary Kay. And I wasn't very nice about it. And she never gave up on me. And I'm so grateful and so thankful every single day that I'm not the woman I was 28 years ago. And so I will tell you the greatest gift you're going to get along this Mary Kay journey is not the money, is not the cars, is not the success. That's all stuff. The greatest gift that you're going to get out of this opportunity is who you become in the process. And as you go along this journey and you grow and you change, you get to pass that on to your kiddos. You get to pass that on to your family. You get to pass that on to everybody in your circle. And it's the woman you become as you grow through challenges and obstacles that is the priceless gift of what I have. I'm so thankful I am who I am today versus the hot mess I was 28 years ago. So my prayer is, it's not about you. It's all about her. And when you go to a party and you help another woman help get what she wants, then you did a great job that day. So that's where we serve, and we selflessly serve, and we love people with an open hand. And so my prayer is that you receive something today. So Nika, I'm so glad you got here.
Can
Yeah,
you share
sorry.
that maybe she needs me with us, please?
What?
Can you share that maybe she needs me with
Yeah,
us,
so
please?
what I'm going to do is I'm going to download, once I get this recording back, I'll give you the link to this recording. I'll give you the link to the new Vibe Cloud, so you have that you can download the PDF document that you can print it. I'll give you the Maybe She Needs Me and all of the resources from today. So does anybody have anything before we hop off? Because it is 7:44.
No, thank you for having our meeting. And welcome, ladies. Welcome to our pink family.
And so, yay. So I think that's still Alicia over there. Welcome. All right. So Cynthia, BBA, bounce back ability.
And don't forget to brand yourself, ladies.
Oh, what does that mean, Judy?
Wear your Mary Kay and let them know you sell Mary Kay. Mary Kay is not their grandma's Mary Kay. And you got to remind them. A lot of people think it's their grandma's Mary Kay, but when they see the new stuff, they're like, oh my God. And we have 100% guarantee. Other places don't.
And I'm going to send you. So Janice Trude is the top position in all of Mary Kay. She's our national sales director, and her training, I'm telling you, it was taught by Mary Kay Ash. And so her training will be on Zoom on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And she does a training once a month, and she's going to retire next January. So you've got 8 months, 9 months to be able to sit at her feet. And she's going to share with you how to rock out the last 4 months of the seminar year. And so I will give you the info so you can watch live, but I'll also give you the recording so then you can re-watch it. So, all right, my friends, have a beautiful evening. Mwah.
Night. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.